Alright, what's up guys? So, as you guys may have remembered from the last video that I posted, I was having trouble with my brakes and the car leaking. And that same day, I saw that the transmission mount was loose. The front bolt was loose and I had it ground there, so the car had grounding issues. And the back left bolt was gone, and the back right one was the only one holding the car, or vice versa. One of the back ones was fine, one of them was like it disappeared. So what I come to find out is that it wasn't my brake fluid leaking, it was my transmission fluid leaking. And you might be asking, what do you mean? Well, I was at Lowe's and I bought some bolts at Lowe's. I bought some bolts, and I guess I was 1 millimeter off. I'll show you guys what happened. So, what do we see here, folks? Nice. So basically, what happened was, I put a hole in my transmission. Okay, so like I was saying, I don't know if I recorded when I was at Lowe's, but the mount right here on the front, right? So this is the one that was loose, and I literally have 6 washers stacked up because the bolt was like too long or whatever. And I don't know if that's stripped, right? So either way, I was like, oh, I gotta get those retapped. And I don't know if you guys can see. Let me adjust my camera. And the back one, right there, that one I put like 2 washers on it, or one. I don't know if you guys can see. Well, this one, I got a bolt at Lowe's, like a 60 mil or something. I don't know. I don't remember the length of it. And it was quote unquote fine. I'm like, oh, it went in. It's bottomed out. Give a couple, a little ugga, and then I tightened it by hand. Just know, a little bit too much, you're smoked. I don't know what happened to my old transmission bolts. I really don't, because all 3 bolts that were in the car when I went to go diagnose it, they were not the correct ones. They were just too short. They were literally too short. Like they were all loose. So that's what I was saying, that this is why I was having brake fade. I was like, bro, is something leaking? Is the brake line leaking? Did I rub on it? Like, look at all this fucking transmission fluid. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is all transmission fluid. All that right there. And what's funny is that in the video that I posted when I was at the gas station, I literally said, I was like, I took some fluid from the floor, and I'm like, this smells like transmission fluid, because I know what it smells like. I don't know if that's mine. Gotta give it a smell test. I'm not gonna lie, that smells like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that smells like transmission fluid. But that's what happened. So, I'm an idiot. That's fine. Shit happens. But either way, the front one I said was, I'm pretty sure it was stripped. So either way, I was eventually gonna get it retapped. But now, regardless, the transmission has to come out. So I spoke to Joel, my fabricator, one of my fabricators, and I told him, I was like, yo, I messed up the trans, blah, blah, blah. And then he gave me a quote to bring him the transmission, or just the casing, and for him to fix the hole that I made, and then retap the three holes, and, you know, get the proper mounts, get the proper not mounts, get the proper bolts that I need. And I also hit up Fabi, my transmission guy, because either way I had to go to him on Monday to flow test my injectors, because the injectors were acting a little bit weird on the dyno. So that's something that we had to do as well. And I asked him, I'm like, yo, Fabi, haha, I messed up my transmission. And he said that he might have a casing. So if he has a mint casing, I'll pay whatever. Like, I'd rather buy a mint casing than fix one that's broken. You know what I mean? So on Monday, we'll see what it is. If he doesn't have one, then I'll just, either way, I have to go to JFab at the end of the week to do the intake piping. Damn, this sucks. But it is what it is. Like, Well, what am I gonna do about it? It already happened. But that's pretty much what the issue was. I mean, I'll still diagnose the brakes, make sure it's not leaking from anywhere, but that's definitely what it was, that the fluid was going on the rotor, because there's literally fluid everywhere. Like you guys saw where the hole is. It was going all over the rotor, and then you need more brake pressure to brake if there's, you know, something slick on the rotor, which obviously makes sense. So there's that. And then obviously, shout out to my boy Garrett. He got me the stud that I broke. Damn, I just like breaking shit, huh? He got me the stud that I broke right here. So obviously leaking a lot of fluid there. So I'm gonna replace that. But I have a photo shoot in a few, so I'm not gonna do that now. So what I'll do is I'm gonna take this off later, or maybe tomorrow, honestly, because I'm super busy today. I might not even do this today. I'm gonna take this valve cover off. I have that blue gasket. I might just get an OEM gasket, to be honest. I don't know if these are like the AutoZone ones. But replace the valve cover gasket. Obviously take this and replace the stud that I broke right here. And once that's done, I actually got to take all of this apart because I have a 1 liter spacer and I'm going to see if it fits. Obviously I'm going to have to shave the carbon fiber on the bottom. That's whatever, I don't really care about that. But I'm going to see if it physically fits with the ride support. I'm going to have to trim it a little bit, but if it's too much trimming, I'm not going to change it. But either way, I have to take all this apart because I'm going to bring my injectors to get flow tested. I got to take this apart to measure the spacer that's coming in today. Obviously I got to take this apart for the gasket and the stud that I broke, and then I literally have to take apart the whole car. Wow. Yeah. Oh, and this is leaking. What? Where's that leaking from? Wait, what? I don't know. I hope it's not leaking, because where would it be leaking from? Because it's like leaking upwards. Maybe in the bottom? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know where this is leaking from, but I guess we'll find out because the whole car has to get taken apart. So yeah, that is how my Saturday morning is going. So today my schedule, I have a photo shoot in 50 minutes. I'm gonna go shower and change for that. Then I have a 2 p.m. and a 4 p.m. What's the weather like today? It's a little bit cold outside right now. It's 47, it's not that bad. But honestly, I'm not gonna work on the car today. I'm gonna probably end this video here. But tomorrow I have a photo shoot at 4. So I'll take out the transmission tomorrow morning.
Not the cap.
Because it's gonna be 67 outside tomorrow. And it's still March, that's crazy. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it a day, put all my tools away, and then I'll take the car apart tomorrow. That's fine. I'll take the car apart tomorrow. It's gonna be nice outside. I'll do that. Project car life, guys. Always something happens. And when you're not a mechanic like me, you get to see the stupidity that occurs, which is whatever. Like, I'm not even like too mad about it. Cause it's like what am I gonna do? Like, at least I'm trying to fix my car. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow. I'll make another video. I gotta pump out a lot of videos for you guys. But I wanted to come on here and update you. I wanted to be as transparent as possible with what happens with the car. Like, I want to show you guys like this. I fucked up my car. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm chilling, man. Like, the car, it's whatever. It looks good. I'm really liking how it looks with the carbon hood and the, you know, the all motor setup. Like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I'm gonna write on my schedule. I'm gonna get an OEM valve cover gasket. I got the Honda Bond. Bro, Honda Bond is $20, bro. I thought that shit was cheaper. But here's the car. Here's the V2. Oh, and I also gotta redo the alignment. Anyways, Angel's car is still here. Piece of shit. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding, bro. It's a fucking piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit. Anyways, guys, this has been my little update video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll show you guys me taking apart the I hate taking the transmission out of these cars. But that's the next video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.